Okay, right. It is just gone 11, so this is Wendy from Tai Chi, the way of life, streaming with Active Newcastle. So before I start, just some things that I need you just to check. Good morning, hello, excellent, good to meet you. Right, so you need to make sure, good morning Ian, good morning. You need to make sure that, you know, wherever you're going to start your Tai Chi, that you've got nothing around you that's going to, you're going to hit and hurt yourself. Also check the floor, that you're not going to slip or you're going to trip yourself up. So have a quick, you know, check before we start. Then I need also that at any one time during the session, that if you feel you need to sit down, by all means, yeah, you go and sit down. I'm going to just quickly demonstrate when you're sitting down, okay? So say I'm seated, I'm going to do my Tai Chi seated. Rather than just go and slouch into my seat, I'm just going to sit with my feet flat on the floor. All right, and then rather than just completely just collapse in my position, I want you to engage with your core. And still, you want to relax your shoulders, you don't want to tense yourself up. So if you shrug your shoulder right up to the ears and just drop them, and roll your shoulder back. And you can do it from here, so you can still start from your thighs and up to the top, if we are going up to the top. And still make sure that you're not going to hit like me here, which isn't very good. So I'm going to move along, so you're not going to hit anything as well when your arms are moving about. So just to make sure that you're not going to hit anything or you're going to hurt yourself. So this is the seated version of your Tai Chi. Okay, right. Another thing that is very, very important is that it's quite difficult to get the breathing right straight away. So when I say breathe in and you desperately need to breathe out, please do just breathe. Do not hold your breath at all. So keep breathing, keep those breathing very, very smoothly. I do encourage you, however, to get those abdominal breathing in place, okay? You will benefit from Tai Chi a lot more once the breathing, your stance, those things are the important thing in Tai Chi. I'm not saying the movement isn't, but those things are really, really important, and I can't stress it enough. Right, so if I say breathe in, you want to breathe out, do it rather than holding your breath. Okay, good morning, Marguerite. Right, so we're going to start with our very, very first one. To start off with, I'm going to start with first form today. Those of you who've been doing the other ones, you would remember. So let's have a go. So if you stand just nice and relaxed for me. Hang on a minute, I'm just going to close this. Excuse me. Right, so my feet are close together. And now I just want you to take a breath in, sink a little bit lower. Breathing in, push your tummy out. Breathe out. What I've done is, I've come into my parallel stance. I need you to soften your knees and make sure that you're not letting your knee buckle in, but push them away. But your feet are still flat. Push your body weight into your feet, all right, into your heels and also the rest of your feet, but relax your toes. Then I want you to bring your hands to your lower dantian, so your lower abdomen. Just want you to slowly pull your arms to the top, breathing in. Nice and parallel. Breathe out. Let's just do that again. So I want you to pull with your hands, not with your arms. So the driving force is from your hands. Then we're going to set. Double punches. Breathe out. Slowly rotate your wrist. Breathing in. Rotate back. Breathe out. Just your wrist. Reset again. And breathe in. Breathe out. Rotate your wrist. Breathing in. Breathe out. And in. Good. So relax your shoulders. Alright, should be in these kind of position, nice and relaxed. Breathe out. Still pushing your weight into the ground. In. Out. And in. I'd like you to squeeze your fist. Breathe out. Create those resistance. In. Breathe out, just your wrist. Try not to move your arms. Set. Breathe in. Nice and relaxed, drop your shoulders. Sink. Breathe out. In. So always drop your elbows. That means you relax your shoulders. And in. I need 3 more from you. Follow your hands or your fist with your eyes. Breathing in. Rotate back, breathe out. Squeeze in. 2 more. Breathe out. In. Out. In. Final one. In. Out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Straight punches again. Nice soft elbows. Release your punch. Lift with your core to the top, making yourself just a little bit taller. Relax your arms. Just bend your back, but do not push yourself forward. Hands to the floor, hands together. Push them forward together. Slowly open your arms. You don't need to lift them, no. And just slowly stand upright. Reset again. Right, okay, I'm going to put a breathing in. So you double punch, breathe out just as before. Lift slowly, breathing in. Lifting with your core at the same time. Slowly relax your arms and start bending your back, breathing out. Hands together towards the floor. Breathing in, slowly opens. Breathe out and stand back up. Reset and breathe in. Squeeze your fist, sink your weight into the ground. Lift to the top with your core. Breathing out as you lower yourself towards the ground without pushing your body forward. Look after your back. Breathing in. Always soft knees. Breathe out. Always soft elbows. Drop your shoulders and your elbows. Breathe out. In. Out. So I just want you to slowly relax towards the floor without pushing yourself forward. Breathing in and out. That movement will massage your digestive system, your gut. Breathe out. In, lift with your core, engage the trunk area. Breathe out, use your lower back as well. Breathe out still, if you can. In. Out. In. hope you're still pushing your weight into the ground. Breathe out. And lift with your core, not with your arms or your shoulders. Breathe out. Use your hands as the driving force. Leave those shoulders back. You don't want to use those muscles. And out. In. Should be completely relaxed. Breathe out. Lift again with your core. Slowly breathe out here. Again, relax down towards the floor. Do not push yourself forward. Hands together. Slowly opens. Relax. Breathe out. And in. I need 2 more from you. Punch. Breathe out. Lift, breathe in. Relax, breathe out. In, push your weight to the floor. Do not lift your arms. Breathe out. And in. 1 more. In. Soft knees, push your knees away from each other. Breathe out. In. And out. And breathe in. Breathe out, still double punch. This time your punch goes above your head. You can't see it. Great. What I've done is thumb and thumb together, finger and finger together, your second, so you make a diamond above your head. Or just slowly, again, push with your hands. Breathe out. Bring your arms just to your chest height if you like. Bring it down to your lower abdomen, which is your dantian. Then punch. Breathe out. Still squeezing your fists, lifting towards the top. Diamond above your head. Open. Breathe out. In. Out. In. Breathe out. So pull and push with your hands. In. Down here. Punch. Breathe out. Second dantian. Lift. Breathing in. So I just make a diamond above my crown and slowly open and breathe out. Back to my lower dantian. Chest height, second dantian. Pull into your lower dantian. Breathe in. Punch out, second dantian, which is chest height. Lift to the top. Breathing in. Diamond above. Slowly pull. Push. Breathe out. 4 more. Let's go. In. Again, when your arms at the top, use your core. You always lift with your trunk area, not your arms, not your shoulders. Make yourself taller using your trunk, your core area. In. 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 Out. Two more. Breathing in. Soften your knees. Breathe out. Sink lower if you can. You don't have to. In. Breathe out. breathing out. This is your last one. Breathing in, diamond above your head, breathe out. Lengthen your arms, soft elbows. Second dantian, chest height. Push with your hands, breathe out. And again, in. Second dantian, breathe out to your lower dantian. Relax, and again, in. Lengthen your arms with soft elbows. Breathe out. One more time, breathing in. Push with your hands. Breathe out. Slowly close. Breathing in. And breathe out. If you know, find your pressure points. Okay, excellent. Well done for doing that. Hello, Alison. That was your first form. Give me some thumbs up if you can, so that we can carry on. So while I wait for you to get that message, so when I say extend your arms, this is what I mean. So I don't really want you to be doing your Tai Chi kind of with your elbow or bend, yeah? So your arm should be extended but soft. On the way up, you don't just bend your elbow, thank you, but you lift with your hands. So the hands drives the movement. Your arm follows your hand. Your hand comes up first, then your arms follows. So you don't lift with the arm, okay? You pull and push with your hands. So lots of intention. Because it's nice and slow, you should be able, you've got lots of time to think about what you are doing. So don't pull with your arms, but try and pull with your hands. I dare not come out from here, or dare I come out from here? I shouldn't go offline. I just wanted to change the music. So I'm actually going to do a little bit of really getting the breathing better now. Yes, please do practice with your abdominal breathing. If you want, right at the end, we can all practice together if you want, yeah? It's very, very important to get your breathing. So I'm still staying online. No, it doesn't like that. Ah, Natalia. Right, okay, it didn't like that. I don't know what I could do. Right, okay, we will try and use this music to do set one. It didn't like what I just done there. Okay, so this is set one. Is a very, very old set. I'm not saying what we did just now wasn't a very old set, but I prefer the Yang family, because that's where my background, I came from the Yang family Tai Chi background, so my preference are Yang, and this is one of the set that I really love doing myself as well. It's a beautiful set, very easy to learn, very easy to teach. A little bit more techniques to it, so I will talk you through. We will do only a few today. So again, in your resting stance, feet close together. Sink, breathing in here. Transfer your weight into one of your legs, so you may step out in your parallel stance. Then I want you to then sink your weight into your feet. Push your knees away from each other. Abdominal breathing, breathe in. Push your tummy out. Breathe out. Tummy should go back in. Let's try that again. Breathe in. Tummy goes out. Breathe out. Tummy goes back in. So let's start. Remember what I said about extending the arms? Breathe in. Breathe out. So I'm going to do 4 times, so you've got lots of time to think about what you're doing. So you pull and push with your hands, arms lengthened. Breathe out. As if you're just putting your hands on the table. Pull it back up, chest height. And slowly, gently just put your hands back on the table. And again, breathing in. Breathe out. Now I'm just going to turn back around. Second movement. Pull. Opening the chest. And breathe out. Take care not to bring your arms back. So a lot longer breath here, breathing in. Pull with your hands. Just 1/4 the hour, you don't want 20 past. Breathe out. So your shoulder muscles shouldn't really engage loads. Yes, you're using just a tiny little bit, but not much. In. Your arms should be working instead of your shoulders. So please pull and push with your hands. Breathe out. I need one more. So if you want, breathe in. I sink my knees here a little bit. Pushing with my hands, breathe out. And sink deeper. Breathe out still. Arms are right up to the top. Watch my legs. I'm using my core because my arms are at the top. I transfer weight into one of my legs and lower my arms a little bit to the opposite side. Back into my parallel stance. Transfer weight. Breathe out. Breathing in. Breathe out. I'm going to step back and see whether you can see better. Breathe out. In. Breathe out. So my spine, my back doesn't move. It's only from the transfer of weight into one of my legs, back to my parallel stance. Breathe out. Parallel stance, so 50-50 weight distribution in my legs. Now 70-30. Breathing in. Breathe out. My arms extended, so you're not going around like this. Arms extended but not locking out, so still nice and soft. Breathing in. Breathe out. Keeping my hands parallel, my arms parallel to each other. In. Breathe out. I want one more from you. In. Lifting with your core. Breathe out. Arms still at the top. Breathing in. Again. Push with your hands. Breathe out. From your lower dantian, hands together. Pull to the top, using your core to lift. Push with your hands. Breathe out. Breathing in. And out. In. Breathe out. One more. Breathe out. Lift again, extending your arms. Push. Breathe out. Breathing in. sink your weight into the ground. Soften your knees, push them apart. Breathe out. Pull with your hands. Push with your hands. One last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Close. Breathing in and out. Okay. Bear with me those trying breathing. I hope you are still breathing, Anne. All right, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say bear with me if you do know set one. I know we've only just done 1, 2, 3, 4 movements, so that was 4 out of 18. It gets a little bit more complicated, so what I'm going to do now is to home in on that, so we could then you know, add on to that set next week. So from there you need to do a lot of twisting of the waist. So when you're twisting from your waist, I think I did a little bit last week. When you're twisting from your waist, so if you all do this with me, so bring your arms out in front of you. Make sure that it's nicely lengthened, but it's a nice soft curve, so you're not locked out, but nice and relaxed, but not bend, extended. So I want you to keep your arms still, don't move it out. Yeah, don't move it out, just keep it still. Then I want you to just use your waist to bring this arm out to 5 past the hour. Relax your wrist. So I normally hold it this like this, using my waist to twist. I didn't move my arm. I'm going to use my waist just to twist back. So it's a very, very small movement. Let's try the other side. Extended arm, twisting with my waist, twist back, very small movement, okay? If you can do all this, what you're doing is you're twisting with your hip. I need you to isolate this area here. Don't use your hip, you're not allowed, okay? So if you use your hip, then your knees go out of position, they're no longer parallel. And it needs to be staying square up all the time. It needs to be parallel all the time, so they don't move. You need to isolate your waist. And you're doing it correctly, you can really feel your obliques working as well. You feel the size of your muscles working in your body. So you use your waist only want you to maneuver your arm just 5 past the hour. I hope that was clear. Right, so let's try something else before we do that. It's something that's called 8 brocade. It's a really, really brilliant set. It's like a morning stretch exercise. Let me just get a drink of water because my throat is tickling. So just follow on as much as you can, and you like this, okay? When I turn, you don't turn. I'm just trying to show you that. So again, look after your back. So when you come down towards the floor, you don't push yourself forward, okay? You have to keep your gravity, your central of gravity low towards the floor. Again, this is a really strange music to work to, but never mind. Resting stance, sink. Transfer your weight, breathe out. This is your parallel stance. So I want you to just open, breathing in. You don't have to go use your core yet, breathe out. I want you to crisscross your fingers together, relax your arms, so you don't want to tense, and slowly lift them up together. Now I want you to use your core to lift. Breathing in, slowly opens, breathe out. Fingers together again. Breathing in. Use your core. Slowly push with your hands. Breathe out. In. And out. Thank you. Yes, I do like thumbs up. I like hearts too. In. Breathe out. In. Use your core. Soften your knees. Breathe out. In. Use your core. Breathe out. Still 3 more to do. In. Breathe out. Breathing in. Breathe out. One last one. In. Use your core. Soften your knees. Breathe out. I'm going to ask you to do one more. Breathing in. And out. Whole stance. So what I've done is I've gone wider, that's all. So I've gone from a parallel stance into a whole stance. If you just squat down as if you're pulling a bow and arrow, breathe out. Breathing in. Again, breathe out. In. Breathe out. In. So I'm keeping this dead simple for now. Breathe out. So note, you don't lean on left or right. Breathing in. Breathe out. As you pull your bow and arrow, there's no leaning. One last one. In. Breathe out. And in. I'm just coming back to my parallel stance. And out. Lower that in. One lift with my core. Pushing with my hands at the bottom. Breathe out. If you've done this right, feel a nice stretch on your lower back. Split. Lift with my core. Push with my hands at the bottom with the other. Knees always soft. In. To my second dantian, then I split. Lifting with my core, pushing with my hands with the other, without turning your body. Stay in front. In. Breathe out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Hands in front. Don't need to lift them very much. I want you to relax your hands, your arm, and flex your knees, flex your hip, chest, open your palms, look over your shoulder, breathe out. Bring your hands together, pull with your hands. If you imagine you're pulling with your spine, starting from your lower segment of your spine to the middle part of your spine. So it's not really your arms, nothing to do with your arms. It's your spine that we're working on. Breathe out. Like a snake, slowly move your spine. Breathe out. In. So you flex your knees, hip, chest. Look over your shoulder. Breathe out. In. Breathe out. Breathing in. Stepping out again, horse stance. Breathe out. I'm going to make this simple again. So because you've got a wider stance, your hands should reach the top of your legs. So I put my fingers on the inside of my leg, my thumbs facing back. Again, I just want to ease down. I don't want to turn your body. Your knees, your hip has to stay square up in front. Just lower, breathe out. Push back up with this quad. But soften your knees. Lower with the other one. Breathe out. Push back with the same quad. And again. So you don't turn, alright? You don't turn your toes still facing forward. Body still facing forward. Everything still facing forward. Just drop. Breathe in. Slowly push back up with that same leg. You don't want to pull with the other one. You don't want to pull with your body. What you're doing is you're working, you can tell me actually, which bit of your leg you feel. Breathe out, and then I'll tell you whether you've done it right. So keep your knees very, very soft. Breathing in. Slowly breathe out. In. Breathe out. It's not the deeper you get, the better. It's just you, how you feel. Breathe out. You just have to do whatever you can. In. Breathe out. One on each side. So if you have to do a little one, you do a little one. In. Breathe out. What I want you to feel is your hip flexors. It's in your hip flexors. In. Breathe out. Back into your parallel stance. Breathing in. Breathe out. Pull from your lower dantian. Use your core at the top. Breathing in. Slowly push down. Breathe out to your rib cage. Keep your hands on your body. Right round to your spine. Follow your hands down your spine, then to the back of your leg. Again, don't push yourself forward. Go to your ankle. Stroke the front of your leg back up. And lift back to the top. Pushing down, breathe out. Right around your rib cage, keep your hands on your rib cage, open your chest. Breathing in, down your spine, down your legs, breathe out. Stroke the front of your leg, breathe in. Still breathing in, relax your shoulders, use your core. Slowly breathe out here. Breathe in when you slowly rotate around your rib cage to your spine. Breathe out, follow your spine down to your legs. In. Relax your shoulders, use your core, breathe out. In. Out. In. Expanding your tummy. Out. In. Out. In. Breathe out. In. Out. In. In. Out, push. In, last one. Out. In. Soften your knees. Breathe out, push. Breathe in, breathe out, horse stance. I want to take a quick breath in. Power punch out. Soften your elbows. Rotate your wrist. One finger in at a time. Squeeze your fist. Return. Quick breath in. Quick breath out. Breathe out. In. Out. Quick breath in. In. Squeeze your fist. Lots of intention. Back your knees. Relax your shoulders. Rise slowly up onto your toes or the ball of your feet. Take a slow breath in, expanding your tummy. Just drop. But soften your knees on the return. I don't want you to damage your knees. In. In. Relax your shoulders, don't want you to tense. In, expanding your stomach. Soften your knees. One more. In. Want to power up? As you power up, I need you to crunch your stomach as if you're doing a crunch. Yeah? So contract your diaphragm. Your diaphragm should go down. One more. Breathing in, find your pressure point. Breathe out. Alright, so that's called the A Brocade. Again, really, really nice. Hi Heather. And who's that one? Oh, I can't pronounce your name. Hello though. Alright, okay, so that's 8 brocade. Really, really nice set. As I said, it's like a morning exercise. It's great. You actually work your entire body. And hopefully you feel quite nice doing that. Okay, we have 10 minutes left. We could quickly do a cool down set, or is there anything you like me to run through? There's a lot in that set we've just done. Again, that was just to show you, so you get a feel, and of course as the weeks goes on I will do a lot more teaching so that you can really benefit from that set. Alright, so give me a little bit of feedback. We could do a quick cool down set and call it a day there. If you want, so on my YouTube channel you find a lot of my teaching materials in there. For example, I have videos teaching you how to do abdominal breathing. I have got a specific note on that 8 brocade, the horse stance, and so there are little teaching clips. So if you could go on to there, it will help you in these sets as well. So feel free to do that. I don't know whether you type in Wendy Chan Tai Chi you find me or not. I'm actually never tried, but if you go on my Facebook and just find any of the videos, you find a link to get to the right channel anyway. All right, okay, so if nobody tells me anything, I'm just going to do a quick cool down with you. Yeah, okay. Right. Resting stance again. Sink your weight. Step out. Abdominal breathing. Relax your knees. I just want you to drop your hand on your chest. Slowly just tilt your head back. Breathe in. Relax your head back on your chest. Breathe out. Tilt your head back again. Breathe in. Relax your head back on your chest. Breathe out. Head back one more time. Breathing in. Relax your head back on your chest. Breathe out. Tilt your head one side. I want you to roll your head up to the top. Half a circle in. The same side, you just roll your head up. I'd like you to roll your head back down. And breathe out. So 3 times. In. Breathe out. One more. When you breathe in, tummy goes out. When you breathe out, tummy goes back in. Head to the other side. And start. Roll your head up to the top again. Slowly roll your head back on your chest and breathe out. And in. And out. And in. And breathe out. Lift your head, breathing in, normal position. Soften your knees. Turn. Breathe out. Turn the other way, just your neck. In. Breathe out. Breathing in. Breathe out. One last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathing in. Pull and push with your hands. Out. with a twist, 5 past the hour. Just a little practice. Twist, breathe out, 5 past the hour, both hands. In, I want to twist, lift your arms, push with your wrist though. Breathe out, 5 past the hour only. So I just want to focus on twisting with your waist. In, twist with your waist, lift your arms so they're nicely extended already but soft elbows. Breathe out. Let's have one on each side. In, twist, push with your palm, breathe out. In, twist with your waist, breathe out. Breathing in, breathe out, and in, and out. Right, thank you so much. I hope you all have enjoyed that session. So stay